Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Rafiq Haikal bin Nur Azhar. Number matrix is 01 DKA 23 F1001. So today I want to present about the flow visualization, and we go to the next slide to I present about this, and let's go. Flow visualization used to make the flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information of them. Is the art of making flow pattern visible. Most fluid are transparent, thus their flow patterns are invisible to the naked eyes without method to make them this visible. This aspect of flow visualization we are all familiar the except by applying the method of the flow visualization, a flow pattern is made visible and can be observed directly or recorded with a camera. For example, we have a five example about the flow visualization. Number one is flow of water around submarine. Second, cloud in the sky. Third, the airflow around a car. Fourth, the trail of cigarette smoke. And lastly, the swirling patterns to be seen in the river and seas. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Farhan bin Muhammad Rizal and my matric number is 01 DKA3A 1002. Now, I will explain about flow visualization in chapter 3 hydrodynamic. Flow visualization used to make the flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information on them. Flow visualization is the art of making flow patterns visible. Most fluids are transparent, thus the flow patterns are visible to the naked eye without methods to make them visible. This aspect of flow visualization, we are all familiar with the aspect by applying the method of flow visualization. A flow pattern is made visible and can be observed directly or recorded with a camera. This information can be either qualitative, thus allowing for an interpretation of the mechanical and physical process involved in the development of the flow, or quantitative, so that certain properties of the flow, for example velocity, density, can be measured. So the example of flow visualization is the first one is the airflow around the car, and the second one is the trail of cigarettes. That's all from me. Thank you.
Today, I will present about hydrodynamic. What is hydrodynamic? Hydrodynamic is a branch of physics that deals with the motion of fluid and the force acting on fluid bodies immersed in fluid and in motion relative to them. Hydrodynamic has two flows, which is steady flow and uniform flow. Steady flow is value of velocity is same over time. Meanwhile, uniform flow is value of velocity is the same over point. Continuously equation. Flow rate in equal rate of Q1 equal to Q2, V1 E1 equal to A2 V2. Flow rate equal to discharge, Q equal to VA. Flow rate in equal to flow rate of Q1 equal to Q2 plus Q3. A1 V1 equal to A2 V2 plus A3 V3. We also can use flow rate equal to discharge equal to volume per time. The unit is meter square per second. Split pipe Q1 equal to Q2, V1 A1 equal to V2 A2. Flash pipe Q1 equal to Q2 plus Q3. Example of hydrodynamic in real life is wind flow around building, wind deflection and flow suppression. When wind encounters a building, it is deflected around its side and over the top. If the building has sharp edge on the corner, the wind may separate from the surface, creating zone on a turbulent, low pressure make behind the building. This separation point varies with the building shape and the wind speed. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pirapat Fernandinho, anak lelaki Itipon. My matrix number 01 DKA 23F 1004. Today, I will present to you flow visualization. First, flow visualization is a technique used to make the movement of fluid visible and understandable. For example, the flow of water around submarine, the airflow around a car, cloud in the sky, the train of cigarette smoke, and the swirling pattern to be seen in river and seas. Flow visualization is used to make the flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information on them. Furthermore, the pattern of flow visualization is most fluids are transparent, thus their flow pattern are invisible to the naked eyes without method to make them visible. This aspect of flow visualization, we are all familiar with the aspect by applying the method of flow visualization. A flow pattern is made visible and can be observed directly or recorded with a camera. This information can be either qualitative, thus allowing for an interpretation of the mechanical and physical processes involved in the development of the flow, or quantitative, so that certain properties of the flow can be measured.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Alia Husna and my metric number is 01DKA3A1005. For steady flow, is a value of velocity is same over time, while uniform flow is a value of velocity is same over point. Next one is flow visualization. It's used to make the flow patterns visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information on them. It's the art of making flow patterns visible. Most fluids are transparent, thus their flow patterns are invisible to the naked eye without methods to make them visible. This aspect of flow visualization, we are all familiar with the aspects by applying the methods of flow visualization. A flow pattern is made visible that can be observed directly or recorded with a camera. Examples include the flow of water around submarine, the air flow around the car, clouds in the sky, the trail of cigarette smoke, and the swirling patterns to be seen in rivers and seas. So let's move on to continuity equation. The formula is flow rate in equals to flow rate out, or we can say Q1 equals to Q2, or the next one is flow rate equals to discharge, where discharge should be calculated with velocity times area. The next one is flow rate in equals to flow rate out, where we could say Q1 equals to Q2 plus Q3. So that is all from me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aina Mardia binti Muhammad Yusni and my metric number is 01DKA23F1006. Today I will tell about flow visualization. Flow visualization is a technique used to make the movement of fluid visible so that we can obtain either qualitative or quantitative about the flow. Fluids are usually transparent, so the flow patterns cannot be seen with the naked eyes. Therefore, certain methods must be used to make them visible. There are three main ways to do this. First is using dye or smoke. For water, we can add colored dye, and for the air, we can use smoke to make it visible. Second is using the tiny particles. Small particles are mixed into the fluid and their movement is tracked using a camera or light, helping to see the flow. And lastly is using computer simulation. Special software is used to simulate how a fluid will flow around the object. In conclusion, flow visualization helps to see how liquids and gas move, making it easy to understand and improve design in areas like engineering and aerodynamics. It shows the pattern and behavior that help make systems like airplane and water management more efficient and safer. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Fatia Azara binti Ezhendra and my matrix number is 01DKA23F1007. So, hydrodynamic. What is hydrodynamic? Hydrodynamic is a discipline of physics and fluid mechanics concerned with the study of liquids, and it is mainly in water and motion. It concentrates on the movement of fluids and the forces that influence them. Moving to flow visualization is the graphical representation of flow patterns, often in a fluid or gas, in order to better understand and study flow behavior. Also, flow visualization techniques are employed in a variety of domains, including fluid mechanics, aerodynamics, and data analysis. And flow visualization also making a flow pattern visible to get a qualitative and quantitative. And the most tools in understanding in fluid mechanics. So standard visualization method is a streamline, pathline, straight line, and timeline. So the example of the flow visualization is water tank. So water tank is a testing for hydrodynamic is so important, and the pattern is detailed with the facilities to capture the shot. So the experiment is carried out at a different speeds to find the best operating speed for a hull. And lastly is the flow of water around submarine. So flow type have three, which is laminar flow, transitional flow, and turbulent flow.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Farida binti Ijazmi, registration number 01 DKA3A 1008. Today I want to present about flow visualization. Flow visualization is a technique used in fluid dynamics to visually analyze and understand the flow patterns of fluid visible. It is used to make a flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information on them. It helps in observing patterns, structures, and characteristics of flows. Is the art making flow patterns visible? Most fluids are transparent, thus their flow patterns are invisible to the naked eye without methods to make them visible. This aspect of flow visualization, we are all familiar with the aspect by applying the methods of flow visualization. A flow pattern is made visible, can be observed directly or recorded with a camera. Include the flow of water around submarine, the airflow around a car, clouds in the sky, the trail of cigarette smoke, and the swirling patterns to be seen in rivers and seas. This information can be either qualitative, thus allowing for an interpretation of the mechanical and physical process involved in the development of the flow, or quantitative, so that certain properties of the flow can be measured.
Alright, so I will continue to present about the flow visualization. So flow visualization has a three, which is a flow, pattern, and qualitative. So the meaning of the flow is the direction of the which is the liquid move. The second is for the pattern is show the resulting pattern, and the third is qualitative, which the mean visualization that can be measured and calculated. So the aspect of the flow visualization, or the familiar with the aspect by applying the method of the flow visualization. And a flow pattern is made visible and can be observed directly or recorded with camera to. Alright, so this is our example. So example flow in the flow are the flow of the water in the sea or river, flow around in the car, and rotating pattern to see in the picture this. Alright, so lastly, qualitative and quantitative information can be used to interpret the physical and mechanical process and lead to develop of the flow. So I think the flow specific parameter and velocity and density can be determined and measured.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Effendi bin April, and my metric number is 01 DKA 3A 1010. So basically I am from DKA3A. So today I want to talk about topic 3, which is topic 3.1, is flow visualization. Okay, let's go. Okay, 3.1 is flow visualization. In order to get qualitative or quantitative information, qualitative means quantity that cannot be measured, and quantitative is quantity that can be measured. Okay, so after that is after fluids are transparent, that we cannot see it with our naked eyes. So flow visualization is the best method to make it visible. So after that is flow pattern can be observed and visible, even recorded with a camera when this method applied. So example like the trail of cigarette smokes. Okay, so this method can measure both qualitative and quantitative information.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Ahmad Hazim bin Amir. My metric number is 01 DKA3A F1011 and my lecturer's name is Tuan Wan Ahmad Faizal bin Wabdua. I am from class DKA3A. So now we go to the flow visualization. So what is it, the flow visualization? Flow visualization is technique of visually representing the movement of fluid, liquids and gas to understand and analyze their behavior. It helps in observing pattern, structure and characteristic of flow, which can be clear in various fields, such as engineering, meteorology and environment science. So next, we go to the example. Now we have a two example, which is a flow water around submarine is flow visualization of water around a submarine is essential for understanding its hydrodynamic performance, which affect maneuverability, speed, and efficiency. So the next we have clouds in the sky. The formation and development of clouds are influenced by the movement of air. Flow visualization technique helps illustrate how a current rise, cool, and create condition for cloud formation.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Ahmad Azmil bin Azmi and my metric number is 01 DKA23F1012. Today, I will explain about flow visualization. Flow visualization is a technique used to make flow pattern visible to naked eye in order to get qualitative and quantitative information about them. Most fluids are transparent, thus their flow patterns are invisible to naked eye without methods to make them visible. By applying method of flow visualization to make flow pattern visible and can be observed directly or recorded with camera. Example of flow visualization is water around submarine, airflow around the car, cloud in the sky, trail of cigarette smoke, swirling patterns at rivers and seas. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Alia Balkis binti Saiful Hafizi and my matrix numbers is 01 DKA23F1013. So, first of all, let me introduce to you guys what is flow visualizations. Flow visualization is the process of observing and recording the behavior of following fluids by interacting light with the fluid, either through scalings or charging the properties of light wavelengths to gain insights into the flow characteristics. So next, we move to types of flow visualizations. We have three types of flow visualizations. First, surface flow visualizations. Number two is optical methods, and number three is particle trickles method. For the last is why flow visualization is important. Flow visualizations in fluid dynamics is used to make the flow patterns visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information of them.
Assalamualaikum, nama saya Muhammad Dennis Oman bin Muhammad Isa. Nombor matrik saya 01 DKA 23F1014. Saya daripada kelas DKA 3A. Okey, saya akan menerangkan apakah itu penampakan aliran. Penampakan aliran ialah teknik dalam mekanik bendalih yang digunakan untuk menerangkan dan menganalisis corak pergerakan bendalih. Teknik ini membantu saintis dan jurutera memahami bagaimana bendalih seperti air atau udara bergerak dalam pelbagai keadaan dan interaksinya dengan objek. Saya akan menerangkan dua contoh penampakan aliran. Contoh yang pertama ialah dalam sebuah kajian aliran udara di sekeliling sayap pesawat, asap boleh dilepaskan di sekitar sayap. Asap itu menunjukkan corak aliran udara yang berbeza, membolehkan jurutera melihat bagaimana udara mengalir dan berinteraksi dengan permukaan sayap. Contoh yang kedua ialah dalam persekitaran terkawal, gerakan berpusing dapat diinduksi dalam sebuah tangki air. Sebuah propeller kecil atau pergadun boleh mencipta satu vortex dan perwana boleh disuntik ke dalam air aliran untuk memvisualisasikan corak berpusing tersebut.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Amira Azwani binti Ismail. My number matric 01 DKA3A 1015. I will explain about flow visualization. The characteristics of this flow technique are velocity, turbulence, viscosity, and pressure distribution, enabling the study of complex flow pattern. By making flow visible, flow visualization bridge the gap between theory and experimental observation, enabling more informed design decision in industry from hydrodynamic to civil engineering. Flow visualization technique is small or dye injection. Small in gases or dye in liquids is injected into the flow, allowing visualization of backline and streamline. This is common in one tunnel for aerodynamic study. Flow visualization application is hydrodynamic. Visualizing airflow over wing, car, and other surface help reduce drag, minimize turbulence, and optimize lift. Techniques like smoke visualization and giliran imaging are commonly used in one tunnel for this purpose. The conclusion is the visualization of fluid flow is not only essential for academic research but also play a vital role in the advancement of technology and engineering solutions across numerous disciplines.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Adli Hazim bin Muhammad Kamal. I'm from DKA3A and my matric number is 01 DKA 23F1017. Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Adli Hazim bin Muhammad Kamal. I'm from DKA3A and my matric number is 01 DKA. Visualization used to make the flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information on them. The second one is the art of making flow pattern visible. Most flow are transparent, thus their flow patterns are invisible to naked eye. The third one is the aspect of flow visualization. We are the aspect by applying the method of flow visualization. A flow pattern is made visible and can be observed directly or ordered of flow visualization. First one is the feeling pattern like the engine. Second one is the rail of cigarette smoke and airflow around the car. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
So, what introduction of hydrodynamic? Hydrodynamic is a branch of physics that a fluid mechanic that study the motion and behavior of the fluids. So, look at a gas in motion. So, as we know, fluid is transparent and invisible. That hard to see in naked eyes. So, flow visualizations. Flow visualization is used for pattern visible that to obtain qualitative and quantitative information from them. So, this is a few methods that often to visual this study flow. For the first one, streamline, headline, streamline, and timelines. So, for example, swirling pattern in the sea and the air flow around the car. So, this allow for the interpretation of the mechanical and physical process to involve develop the flow or the quantitative. So, this is information is certain for the properties that can be measured, such as like velocity and density.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Kamasya bin Zaham and my matrix number is 01 DKA 23F1020. Now I will present to you about flow visualization. first method is direct method. Smoke or dye, adding smoke to air or dye water. Let us see how the fluid flow. This is often done in wind tunnel or water tank. Turf, small thread attached to a surface like a car show how the air move away. Second, optical method. Shading or shadowing graphic. This use light to see show change in a air density like the shockwave from a jet flying at supersonic speed. Particle image velocimetry, tiny particles in the fluid are tracked with the laser and camera to see how fast and in what direction the fluid is moving. Second method is computational method. Computational fluid dynamics. This uses computer simulation to create visual model of fluid flow without physical experiment. First method is oil flow and turf. Oil flow visualization. Oil is applied to surface and as it moves with the fluid, it shows the flow pattern. The example is smoke streamline, turf, dye injection, Sterling imaging. That's all from me. Thank you.
Is flow visualization. Okay, so flow visualization is the art of making flow pattern visible. Most fluid like air, water, transparent, since their flow patterns are invisible to the naked eye without method to make them this visible. So, why flow evaluation is important? First, understanding fluid behavior help in studying how fluid interact with surface and other fluid. Second, design optimization. It aids in optimizing design in engineering field such as aerospace, automotive, and civil engineering. And last but not least, validation of computational models. Provide experimental data to valid numerical simulation in computational fluid dynamics.
Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Ahmad Mirul Imam bin Ahmad Isnizam. Nombor metrik 01 DKA3A F1022. Hari ini saya akan membentangkan mengenai flow visualization. What is flow visualization? Flow visualization is the technique of visually representing the movement of fluid to understand and analyze their behavior. Most fluid are transparent, so their flow pattern cannot be seen with naked eye without a method to make them visible. Apply flow visualization method to make flow pattern visible and can be observed directly or recorded by camera. For example, leaking at pipe. When the valve is closed, the flow becomes erratic, with suddenly disturbance in the direction of the arrow, indicating turbulence and pressure, which is the cause of leaking at pipes. Sekian daripada saya. Terima kasih.
So today I would like to explain about flow visualization. What is flow visualization? Flow visualization is the process of making the pattern and behavior of fluid flow visible. This technique allows researchers and engineers to study how fluid move and interact with their environment, providing insight that can inform design, analysis, and problem solving across multiple fields. So now for the example. The first example is internal flow in pipes. Internal flow in pipes refer to the movement of fluids through closed conduits. Understanding this flow is essential in various applications, including water supply system, oil transport, HVAC system, and chemical processing. The behavior of fluid system in pipes is influenced by factors such as pipe diameter, flow rate, fluid viscosity, and surface roughness. The second example is wind tunnel testing. Wind tunnel testing is a crucial method used in aerodynamics to study the behavior of air as it flows around solid objects such as aircraft, automobiles, and buildings. The testing helps engineers and designers to understand how this object will perform in real-world conditions.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Afiq Dini Rahman and my matrix number is 01DKA23F10225. Today I'm going to present about flow visualization. What is flow visualization? Flow visualization is the technique of visually representing the movement of fluids, liquids and gases to understand and analyze their behavior. It helps in observing patterns, structures and characteristics of flow, which can be crucial in various fields such as engineering, meteorology and environmental science. For example, the first one is smoke trace. In wind tunnel experiments, smoke is released to visualize airflow around an object, like an airplane wing. The smoke creates visible lines that indicate how air moves, helping engineers understand lift and drag. And the second one is airflow around a car. Flow visualization of air around a car is a vital process in automotive design, providing insights that lead to improved performance, safety, and efficiency. By using various visualization techniques, engineers can understand and optimize the complex interactions between airflow and vehicle design.
Hi guys, Assalamualaikum and good morning to all my friends and especially my lecturer. So today I'm going to present our subtopic which is flow visualizations. So before I start our presentation today, let me introduce myself. So my name is Muhammad Rais bin Muhammad Subari and I'm from class DKA3A. His course code is ECC 30122 and my matrix number is 01DKA23F1026. So my lecturer name is Tuan Wan Ahmad Faizal bin Wan Abdullah. So without further ado, let's go with our presentation today. So now I'm going to talk about the definitions of flow visualization. Flow visualization provides essential insight into complex fluid behaviors, helping to identify issues like turbulence, boundary layer effects, and flow precipitation. So by making the flow patterns visible, researchers can make informed decisions in design and analysis, leading to improved performance and safety in various applications. So if you guys ask me why flow visualization is important, flow visualization is important as an essential tool for enhancing our understanding.
Assalamualaikum, nama saya Muhammad Idham bin Kamaruzaman dan nombor pendaftaran saya ialah 01DKA3A1027. Dalam video ini saya akan menerangkan tentang penampakan aliran. Penampakan aliran adalah sebuah seni yang menjadikan corak aliran dapat dilihat. Ini bertujuan untuk mendapatkan informasi kualitatif dan kuantitatif dalam satu gerakan. Penampakan aliran telah wujud bertahun-tahun sebelum peraturan komputer wujud. Saintis dan jurutera telah menggunakan teknik eksperimen untuk menganalisis aliran ini. Kebanyakannya dilakukan dengan menambah bahan asing seperti asap, minyak, weh dan lain-lain. Terdapat beberapa contoh yang boleh diambil, iaitu aliran asap pada jet. Asap yang keluar pada jet akan menunjukkan aliran yang dilalui oleh jet tersebut. Sama juga seperti aliran pada kapal selam. Kapal selam yang bergerak di dalam air telah mencipta aliran yang dilihat seperti dalam gambar raja di situ. Apa yang boleh anda fahami adalah corak aliran dan bagaimana corak berubah dari semasa ke semasa. Dan teknik ini dipanggil garisan coretan atau dalam bahasa Inggeris straight lines. Baiklah, itu saja daripada saya. Terima kasih.
Hi everyone, my name is Bhuvanesh Lucky Mohan. I'm from class DKA3A. My matric number 01DKA23F1028. Today I want to present about flow visualization from fluid mechanics subject. Now I want to explain about flow visualization. First, used to make the flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information on them. Second, is the art of making flow pattern visible. Most fluids are transparent, thus they are flow patterns are invisible to the naked eye without method to make them visible. Third, this aspect of flow visualization, we are all familiar with the aspect by applying the method of flow visualization. A flow pattern is made visible and can be observed directly or recorded with a camera. Example for flow visualization include: first, we have flow of water around submarine. Second, the swirling pattern at rivers and sea. Third, the air flow around a car. The last, the trail of cigarette smokes. That's all for the flow visualization presentation. Thank you for watching this presentation video. Bye.
My name is Muhammad Aiman Ibrahim and I will present about flow visualization. What is flow visualization and why it is important? Flow visualization in fluid dynamics make flow pattern visible. This helps us get useful information about the flow, whether it is qualitative or quantitative. It is serving as a valuable tool in fluid dynamic research. It provides us insight into complex flow domains, enhancing our understanding of flow phenomena. Most fluids such as air and water have flow patterns that are not visible to the naked eye without using visualization method. There are several methods for flow visualization. First, surface flow visualization show flow streamline as a solid surface approaches. For example, colored oil on a wind tunnel model review flow patterns. Secondly, particle tracer method introduce particles like smoke or microsphere into a fluid flow to visualize its motion using laser illumination. This technique highlights complex fluid patterns. Last but not least, optical method. Some fluid flows display pattern through changes in their refractive index, which can be visualized using techniques like shadowgraphy, giliran photography, and interferometry. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Izzati Idawi binti Muhammad and my magic number is 01 DKA3A 1030. Now I will introduce about flow visualization. It's used to make the flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative and or quantitative information on them. Next, the method of flow visualization. First is surface flow visualization. Second, particle tracer method, and last, optical method. Application of flow visualization. In computational fluid dynamics, the numerical solution of the governing equation can yield all the fluid properties in space and time. This overwhelming amount of information must be displayed in a meaningful form. Thus, flow visualization is equally important in computational and experimental fluid dynamics. Last but not least is conclusion. A crucial tool in fluid mechanics enabling the observation and analysis of fluid behavior in both experimental and practical application.
So let's start with the introduction. What is flow visualization? Flow visualization is the art of making flow pattern visible. Most fluids, like air and water, are transparent. Thus, their flow patterns are invisible to the naked eyes without method to make them visible. Like the diagram, we can see the airflow pattern on the side of an airplane. Historical such method include the experimental method. The example of experimental method is a light on the diagram. By using helium-filled bubble, it can show the wingtip vortex line. With the development of a computer model and CFD simulating flow process, the distribution of air-conditioned air is a new car. Purely computational method have been developed. So these are four examples of flow visualization. The first one is a laser sheet. The second one is surface oil. The third one is giliran.
and the last one is smoke and turf. I think that's all from me. I hope my presentation can give all of you some benefit. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Rashid Afika binti Azhar. My matric number 01 DKA3A10333. I will explain about flow visualization. In fluid mechanics, flow visualization is a technique used to visually observe and analyze the behavior of fluid flow, such as air or water. It helps to study key phenomena like laminar and turbulent flow, boundary layers, and vortices. Next is aspect and method. Flow visualization techniques can highlight how fluid interact with surfaces and obstacles, revealing important behavior like separation point and circulation. Methods such as using smoke, dye, or particle tracking have visualized this phenomena, which is critical for understanding and improving designs in engineering applications like aerodynamic, pipe flow, and hydrodynamics. Next, for example, using smoke streams in wind tunnels to observe airflow over airplane wings, dye injection in water to visualize flow around objects like ships or submarines, and particle image velocimetry (PIV), which uses illuminated particles in a fluid to capture and track flow velocity in real time.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Amar Nafal Haziq bin Kari Fitri, matrix number 01 DKA23F1034. Today, I will present about flow visualization. What is flow visualization? Flow visualization is used to make the flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information on them. Flow visualization also is the art of making flow patterns visible. Most fluids are transparent, thus their flow patterns are invisible to the naked eye without method to make them visible. This aspect of flow visualization we are all familiar with the aspect by applying the method of flow visualization. A flow pattern is made visible, can be observed directly or recorded with a camera. For example, this flow visualization is include the flow of water around submarine, the airflow around a car, clouds in the sky, the trail of cigarette smoke, and can be observed directly or recorded with a camera. This information can be either qualitative, thus allowing for an interpretation of the mechanical and physical processes involved in the development of the flow, or quantitative, so that certain properties of the flow such as velocity and density can be measured. That's all from me. Hope you can understand what I am talking about. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Syarul Azri Azlan and my matrix number is 01 DKA23F1035. So today I'm going to present about flow visualization. So with that, let's dive into the next section. So, did you guys know what is flow visualization? So, flow visualization is the art of making flow patterns visible. Most fluids are transparent, thus their flow patterns are invisible to the naked eye without methods to make them visible. This aspect of flow visualization, we are all familiar with the aspect by applying the methods of flow visualization. A flow pattern is made visible and can be observed directly or recorded with a camera. So the second one is flow visualization used to make the flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information of them. So here I am including 3 examples of flow visualization. The first one is flow of water around submarine. The second one is trail of cigarette of smoke. And the third one is swirling in river or seas. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Today I will explain about flow visualization. So I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Nabil bin Abu Qasim. My matrix number is 01 DKA23F1036 and my class is DKA3A.
Flow visualization is an experimental method for examining flow patterns around an area or over a surface. As an example of visualization of the flow of a moving ball. What is the need to check flow? The flow patterns punches the effect of the air on the body. Flow visualization have a three method, which is first, flow, using specific symbol to indicate a step in the process, including the result and the flow between the step. Number 2 is pattern, describe a direct flow from one point to another point. And the last one is qualitative, gather information through interview session or group discussion, which are then analyzed and visualized in the form of a process flow or a map. Technique where it easy to understand flow visualization. First, the use of dyes to depict flow patterns. Because water and oil cannot combine, then there will be pattern between oil and water. Second is photographic use of polarized light and color filter.
My name is Nur Al-Sisufi binti Rizal from class DKA3A, metric number 01 DKA23F1037. Today I want to present about flow visualization.
Is flow visualization. Flow visualization is a technique used to make the pattern of fluid motion visible. The important is to help in understanding flow behavior, detecting irregularities, and validating fluid dynamic models. Types of flow visualization. First, smoke visualization. Second, water flow visualization. Third, giliran photography. And fourth, particle image velocimetry. Example of flow visualization. Flow visualization is a critical tool in Formula 1 to optimize the aerodynamic of race car. Engineers use various flow visualization techniques to study how air moves around the car body, wings, and other components. The method commonly used on F1 is wind tunnel smoke or fog visualization. The purpose is to see air flow patterns around the car, and method smoke or fog is introduced into the wind tunnel and it flows around the car. High-speed cameras capture the smoke trail, which help engineers see how air flow over surface and where vortices or flow separation occur.
This is a flow imaging technique. We put small tracer particles into the wind tunnel, which follow the aerodynamics of the car. We then use a laser and cameras to illuminate the part. This is a flow imaging technique.
I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Izzat Yuzuddin bin Sazali. My metric number is 01 DKA3A F1038 and I'm from class DKA3A. I will present to you guys about flow visualization. Okay, before we start, I want to ask to you guys, what is flow visualization? Okay, if you guys don't know what is flow visualization, I will explain to you guys. Flow evaluation is a technique used to illustrate the pattern and behavior of fluid flow. It helps in understanding complex flow fields by making them visible, often using methods like dye injection, smoke, or particle tracking. Next, we move to type of flow visualization. First, we have surface flow visualization. Second, optical methods. And lastly, particle tracer method. Lastly, why flow visualization is important? Okay, flow visualization in fluid dynamics is used to make the flow pattern visible in order to get qualitative or quantitative information on them. I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching.
Flow visualization is a graphical method to visualize the behavior and pattern of fluids in motion that are applied in aerodynamics, meteorology, fluid mechanics, and engineering. Types of flow visualization. First is streamlines, which is it represents the direction of fluid flow at any given point, like an airplane wing. Next is straight lines, show where particles have passed over time forming a flow pattern. It's useful for visualizing steady state flow condition like dye injection. Next is path lines, the actual path followed by a single fluid particle, which is it's tracking specific particles in a steady flow like blood flow. Lastly is a particle image velocimetry, which is PIV. It's a modern technique using laser and high-speed camera to track particle movement within the flow. Importance of flow visualization. First is optimization. It helps design efficient system like airplanes, car, and turbines. Next is weather forecasting. It visualizes wind pattern and ocean currents. Lastly is a problem solving. It identifies area of drag, turbulence, and inefficiency. In conclusion, flow visualization techniques offer insight into fluid behavior and essential for optimization in engineering and science.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Nabila binti Azman from DKA3A. My matrix number is 01DKA23F1110. Flow visualization is the process of making the patterns of fluid flow visible so that they can be analyzed and understood. This is particularly useful in fields like aerodynamics, hydrodynamics, and environmental engineering. Various techniques are used depending on the medium, air, water, and others, and the specific flow characteristics being studied. Here are some common flow visualization techniques. The first one is smoke or dye injections. 2. Particle image velocimetry. 3. Sharing photography. 4. Laser indicate fluorescence. 5. Shadowgraphy. 6. Surface oil flow. 7. Tufts. The conclusion is each of these techniques are provided valuable insights into the behavior of fluid flow, helping to optimize designs, improve performance, and solve complex problems in fluid mechanics.
Hi, my name is Nuri Ilina Bita Azlan. My matrix number is 01DKA23F1120. I'm going to talk about flow visualization. First, what is flow visualization? In order to get qualitative or quantitative information, flow visualization is used to make the flow visible. Most fluids are transparent and their flow patterns are invisible to the naked eye. So, flow visualization is the best method to make it visible and can be observed directly or recorded with camera. Example of flow visualization that I include in this slide. The first one is smoke or dye injection. Introducing smoke or colored dye into the flow to visually trace the fluid movement and identify flow patterns. The second one is bubble visualization. Creating bubbles in the fluid to visualize flow structures and patterns.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Najwa Atila binti Muhammad Razani. My matrix number is 01DKA22F2006. What is flow visualization? Flow visualization is a technique used to make the pattern of movement within fluid flows, like air, water, or gas, visible. It plays important roles in fields like aerodynamic, hydrodynamic, and fluid mechanics. There are various methods of achieve flow visualization depending on the nature of the fluid and the type of flow. Method of flow visualization. The first is smoke visualization. Second is particle image velocimetry. The last is oil flow visualization. Method of flow visualization. And first is understanding fluid dynamic. Flow visualization allows scientists and engineers to observe the behavior of fluid in motion, making complex invisible phenomena like turbulence, boundary layers, and shock wave easier to understand. Second is design optimization. In fields like our aerospace, automotive, and marine engineering, flow visualization help optimize the design of objects like aircraft wings, car bodies, and ship hulls. By understanding how fluid, air, water flow around this object, engineers can reduce drag, improve stability, and ingest.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Said Nazrisha bin Said Muhammad. My matrix number 01DKA22F2012. Today, we're going to present about flow visualization from fluid mechanics. Now, we want to see about flow visualization. First, you should to visualize flow pattern, providing qualitative or quantitative information. Second, flow visualization is the art of making flow pattern visible. Most fluids are transparent, rendering their flow pattern invisible to the naked eye. 3. This facet of flow visualization involves employing techniques that make flow pattern visible, allowing them to be directly observed or recorded with the camera. What we see here right now is example of flow visualization. First, flow through a pipe. Second, mixing of fluids. Third, flow around the obstacles. And fourth, airflow around the car. So, these are the example of flow. That's all for flow visualization topic. Hope all understand my presentation.